Breaking news! By 2050, humans will not be able to live on Earth because of overpopulation and lack of natural resources. The human race will have to colonize a foreign planet to have any future.
We're moving to Mars!
To get to Mars, we need food, water, air, and most importantly, maths.
So how do we get there? We need to use many different formulas to make sure our journey is smooth and successful. The formula for predetermined velocity will help us to predict the velocity of our spaceship exiting Earth's orbit.
The formula for gravity, first calculated by Sir Isaac Newton, will help us to work out the thrust needed at certain points during the trip to propel the spacecraft towards Mars. The formula for the time it takes to reach a place at a certain acceleration will help us to calculate the length and quantity of supplies needed for humans to survive the journey.
Some of the other required formulas can calculate trajectory, reduce fuel wastage, limit use of the natural resources on Earth, and ensure a safe landing by using angles to locate an appropriate destination.
Without good maths, our journey will not be successful.
In order to land safely, we need correct cartography, including map scales, coordinates, trigonometry, geospatial science, quadratic equations, and 2D, 3D scales. Before we can land on Mars, we need to create detailed maps of the planet's surface. By using accurate maps, we can land in a safe area and not a dangerous place like a volcano or a mountain.
To get to Mars and live there, we need to calculate the effects of reduced gravitational forces on the human body. Gravitational force in space is 90% of Earth's, and on Mars it is 38% of Earth's. Without modified exercise, we lose 20% of our muscle mass every 10 days in spaceflight, meaning 50 days into a 200-day flight, human beings would die from muscle wasting. To maintain their muscle mass, a 100 kilogram person on Earth would have to squat lift 60 kilograms. But the same person in space would need to squat lift 120 kilograms. But on Mars, they would have to squat lift 166 kilograms. Mass can be used to create a pedal-powered centrifugal exercise machine that would artificially create gravity. Another problem with living on Mars would be radiation. Math formulas would be required to protect astronauts and colonizers from radiation during travel. These formulas will be used to monitor radiation levels and develop protection.
We need maths to understand how to live on Mars. We need to calculate the best atmosphere and temperature. We must calculate food and water for drinking, hygiene, and managing waste. Composition of soil is already known. Food will be grown underground in gigantic greenhouses. We need maths to calculate a way of producing protein because we cannot take animals to Mars. Algae will be a good protein source. Green smoothies. Air is a problem too because of the lack of oxygen on Mars. We will have to wear spacesuits all the time. This plan will be challenging. To keep the human race going, we need a lot of maths knowledge. Survival of the human race is imperative.
Maths is our future!